Hey guys, good Saturday morning to you. I wanted to get this one scene done today so I can feel like I've accomplished something. Anyway, this is act 3, scene 1, and this is really important. I'll try to control my influences. This is important because it establishes Jordan as a savior type and starts planting the seeds of their love. Okay. This scene actually starts at the very end of scene of Act 2, scene 6, I think it is, with Z's death. Okay, regardless of how that ends up on this stage, uh, when the lights dim, Jordan comes in to Hope, administers the Narcan. Addiction comes either way, and gets on stage. Anxiety, you're at the far back, upstage, stage right corner of this thing, and you're going to be fairly, I don't know, you're not involved. You need to be careful because you cannot have any dramatic weight on you at all. While you are always present, you are not dramatically important in this scene. So, Hope. So Jordan carries Hope as if she were a wounded soldier up the stairs, and puts her to bed. Hope kind of like an over-the-shoulder kind of thing, and she drags her after having administered Narcan. Z, when all this is done, if some of the cast members can come, take Z off and remove her body and get her over here. We're not going to have her walk off because, after all, she is dead, after all. All right. Hope is going to say, I'm freezing, and from under here, under the table, Jordan's going to produce a blanket, or he can go off stage. Let's see how that works. And he covers up Hope. When that all happens, Jordan pretty starts asking about, on page 57, this whole thing about, am I in trouble? No, I wouldn't. I didn't wait around for them. And he goes to get her some coffee and again some tea. So at some point, he's going to get her, run off, get her some tea, or have a teapot on stage or something. So we'll have to figure that out. On page 59 is when it starts getting a little intense. When Jordan starts talking about it's a process, no one gets there overnight. Jordan reveals that he was an addict in the past, hopes that she's an addict, and turns to addiction, says, I can't control my addiction. This is the beginning of the big physical altercation between Hope and addiction. Now remember, you guys have the whole stage up here, so just be careful. When the fight begins between addiction and Hope, and that is Cadence and Jasmine, we need to make sure that this fight is as violent as we can make it, because that's kind of what's happening internally. The other thing is, I know that's kind of like not your favorite thing, Kate, but just do the best you can. We have to be careful so it does not look comic, because Hope is going to be talking to Jordan and punching out Cadence at the same addiction at the same time. So it could by accident become a comedy spot. And while I, for one, love comedy violence, I think that we need to be careful. Anyway, so when all this is all over, somewhere around page 60, after Hope has dispatched dispatched um, addiction starts creeping back, and then starts getting back into it with Hope. Big fight, then Hope ends up wherever she ends up, and Jasmine, you're gonna have to figure that out. Ultimately, we need to end up with addiction over here so she can creep back into the conversation. Back in the middle of page 60. And that's going to go on and on and on. Then we'll have the blackout and the mini speech. It's pretty much easy, straightforward. But the two things that have to act is we need to try and we need to get the violence right between hope and addiction, and develop the seed of the relationship between Hope and Jordan all at the same time. That's it.